when you get into the world of creating, anytime that you see a little piece of paper, a scrap, a piece of magazine, journals, whatever you see around in your world, you cannot pass without thinking about what to make with what you're seeing, and that probably is gonna end in the landfill. So in this case, I'm using color paint swatches, and I made this amazing infinite junk journal because you can keep adding and adding pages. You don't have to create a spine for it, and the best new ever is that is double-sided, so you can decorate either this side and also the back of the papers. Today in this episode, I'm gonna give it a last page, which is going to be this that used to be the cover for the journal I am putting apart and creating a new style and a new no sewing bind. Additionally, you can also hang dangles around charms without any problems, no restrictions, totally free, and it lays flat. And let's say that you're working in 2 pages, then you can open the pages where you're working in, or if you prefer, as I did, you can work on the color paint swatches before join the pages together. So once you're here, they're already. But let me tell you something else. A junk journal is sometimes never completely done because we can always go back, and as far as we start looking at the pages, we start like thinking and we want to do something else. That happens to me. Let me know in the comments down below if that happens also to you. So let's do the last page, and for that I'm going to use pages from this book. I just need a little strip of paper, so I like it because it's vintage. Also, it's kind of brown a little bit, so it has the print of time. So that's what I like this book. We need to make sure that our paper is actually straight. Make sure that your paper is straight. This doesn't matter if you see some wrinkles because I'm going to cover this with something else. And there we can add some clips. So we make sure that this is not going to move till it's dry. And then I'm going to add some on this side too. After this is dry, I'm gonna come back and show you the way this is going to be looking. So don't go away, and let me know in the comments down below if you have the idea of making a journal with color paint swatches that I already told you that are amazing. And if you want to know how I made this box, don't miss the episode. I'm gonna leave 2 episodes link here at the end of the episode. You can click here in these 2 videos and you can see how did I make this wonderful box in which I keep all my paint swatches. Also, it has a little window. You see how cute? Okay, these already dry, so let's take away all the clips, and I'm gonna give you a brief flip, because then I'm gonna make a video of how this is finally looking, and this is what I have. Now let me give you a quick flip of the journal. So we're gonna start from this cover, and as you can see here, I added a lot of beautiful things that I always have around. This is actually fabric. You can see here it brings a lot of texture, and also this is a ribbon that is cardstock that I separate the first part and it's very texturized. Then I have more texture here with a little bit of burlap, and this is another ribbon. And then I did this beautiful jar which I filled with butterflies. This was already 2024. As you can see, I've been adding some elements that I previously made, and same of this jar here with some seeds. This was a sticker, a big sticker I had, and I decorated with some paper flowers. Then I have a bunch of these numbers and I use them in a lot of pages, and I matched the orange from the monarch butterfly with the paint swatch. This was actually joyful orange, so I loved the name of the paint, and that's what I used the butterfly there too. This is also a page I love because it has a beautiful lace that actually I'm using also on this signature I have here ready to put on a spine. And these are tags from different things I collect, and I completed with this camellia and then this beautiful model. This ruffle here is all in combination with this fruit cocktail and also with the color of the flower down here. Then I have here angels and time. Here I created like a little belly band with a fabric that came already stamped, and I combined a little ribbon also. Here it says point of view, which I love. And on this page I have, this is a cutting from a piece of lace and it says bloom. Then I have this collection of flowers, whimsical flowers I made, and I paint on this color paint swatches that I love. This says retro pink, and as you can see also the names of the paint is motivational, so I use this retro pink, and it's kind of an old brown with letter and the angel on the mushrooms. And here I have another whimsical I drew. Here I have flowers. As you can see here, I can do something else, and let's do something. I have these two pieces around my desk right now, so let me just add something nice in here so you can have the idea of making anything that is possible inside your journal. So don't worry too much if you see a crevice or a glue came out somewhere here, because you're always going to have the opportunity to cover it with something. And I think that this is too big, the branch. Just can cut it and do it a little bit smaller. And whatever you're gonna do something in the middle, just make sure that you do it with the page fold, so it's not gonna go anywhere. This can be also part of my layout, and I can just place it, let me see here. It's like part of the little forest where the butterflies are flying. As you can see, I added two little details out of one sticker. Here I have another whimsical flower, then I have some music paper, this beautiful charm I made with a key, another angel, and here this is a collage composition, 1 2 3 4 pieces. This also is super nice. It brings me a lot of memories because this is part of December Ember 2022. So I recreated a moon, and then this is a button that is the real feather, and that's the penguin. This is a sticker my daughter gave me about Dumbo. Isn't that cute? So this is a little bit more of a fantasy, and this is called Fertile Green, which I add green, and then I have this beautiful paint here in a frame, and I added there. I have two whimsicals here. One is a leaf, another is a weird flower, and then that is one of the sides. Now, if I open my journal out of this cover, then I'm gonna have a totally different side, and this is existential. I love that poem, so I put it there. Then I have postcard from, and I love this drawing of a candle. I like it so much. This is another whimsical. That is Enchanto Basil Balsamic Vinegar. I love it. Then I have two whimsical more flowers. I have to do something about this but I'm not worried at all. I can always come back with a little music paper, a vintage something, and just put it there. Or I can just leave it like so because it's part of the texture and of the grunginess of the journal. And let's see what else do I have here. Let's go to a different page. You see, I still have something to do here, and this kind of matches with this page. This is fanciful, and this is peaceful blue. So I did some of the pink so it can go in the same colors, which is lovely. These are one of my favorite pages from this journal because this color is vibrant and makes me think about life and beauty. So I love it. This is from a bag and I cut that and I place it there. So I have some of this little charms here. This is from Tim's Halls, and that is Every Day Without You. Is like a book without pages, so that's nice. I paint this kind of a phalaenopsis orchid. Then here I have a sticker, more sticker, collages, and here I have more about orchids. I have that belly band, and I have this fabric. You see this fabric here? I dye it with spinach pigment. This, it says learning. Here I have a piece of thread because I already have the hole in there. This is just a tag from some clothing, and then as I have music on that sticker, I put it together with this. This is a tuck spot. Then I created this because I loved this kind of a newspaper stamp that combines with men's fashion 1900. And here I have something like putting some metallic paint on a cardstock and then just leave the relief. I love it. This is all about roses, and I have a rose here. I love joint meetings where you are there on the other side of the table. Isn't that romantic? Then here more and more roses. I have metamorphosis here. It is the light in the lantern which shows you the path, not the lantern. I love that. This is beautiful. It's kind of a fantasy from a kid's book. And here we arrive to the other cover. What did you say? Let me know in the comments. What did you say? Stunning. I love it. It's very beautiful, and as I said, it's reversible. You can have this side as a cover or this side as a cover because it's two-in-one journal. This is actually the name I'm gonna place on the thumbnail. It is a double-sided journal. So this is all I have for this episode, and please don't go away without subscribing to my channel. You can click my picture here or go here in the angle and click in the subscription button, and you can also go ahead and leave me a thumbs up if you make it till the end. And don't go away without dropping me a comment. I'll be more than happy to read them. And I'm gonna link finally here 2 more videos that you can go ahead and watch. Probably I'm gonna link here the one with the box and the one where I made this first journal that then I put it apart or separated, and I decided to bind a no sewing process, and this is the result. The last thing I have to do is I'm gonna wrap it and making this beautiful closure. Right now this is the idea I have. Probably in the future I'm gonna come out with another idea for a closure, but this is a beautiful ribbon, and I think that it looks amazing on both sides, here and also here. I see you very soon in my next creative episode, and bye friends. Bye bye. Bye friends. See ya.